With Marvel Rivals officially 1 year old and the anniversary event coming to a close very soon, I thought now would be a good time to discuss what I enjoyed about the event and what I didn't, what I think was good, and what I think they could improve on in the future for the next event. Without further ado, let's get into it. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the absolutely insane amount of free units they gave us. In Marvel Rivals, if you went to the anniversary tabs, you can see a thing called Rivals Assemble that literally just gave you free units just for inviting people to a quote-unquote squad, and them completing missions gave you progress towards free units. I think it was like something around 500 to 800 units, I believe it was, and that's not even it. They just gave you like 2,500 units free just for logging in. Now, granted, those were temporary units and needed to be spent in a reasonable amount of time, otherwise they would disappear. But the fact that Marvel Rivals just straight up, hey, it was like, hey, here's some free money, go spend it on whatever cosmetics you want, is absolutely insane. I can't think of a single game like Marvel Rivals that just straight up gave free in-game currency to spend on skins. Another thing I want to talk about is the absolute masterpiece that is the 18v18 game mode. That game mode is some of the most chaotic, some of the most fun they've ever added. In terms of PvP, PvE game modes, Marvel Zombies was great, but I'm talking about specific PvP game modes. Now, what was the last game mode they added before this? Resource Rumble. I don't think I've met a single person that likes Resource Rumble. Every time it comes up in the queue and I'm playing with friends, we always go, ugh, Resource Rumble. But this 18v18 game mode is amazing. You literally just pick whoever you want and go have fun. There's no one getting mad at you. There's no one yelling at you because there's so many people. It basically doesn't matter. And you're just able to have as much fun as possible. Another thing I want to talk about are the absolutely amazing skins. For instance, the Jeff skin. Jeff's Break Time gave us access to the real first truly customizable skin in the game. And it's still just a regular legendary, according to NetEase. This isn't really their first true mythic skin they have. They're going to have something more, and it makes me wonder, what could they possibly have for their first true mythic skin? Not even just the Jeff skin, the Amazing Invisible Woman skin, the Luna Snow Cherry Delight skin, and who could forget the absolutely masterpiece of a skin that is Gumby Surprise Venom. That skin is top tier, and personally one of my favorites that I still need to get, unfortunately, but it is absolutely hilarious every time I see it on game. Now, there is something that I wasn't the biggest fan of. I personally wasn't a fan of the Van Dyne's Grand Opening with the Psylocke Daifuku skin. I personally did not enjoy the gacha mechanics because it felt like the closer you got without getting the Psylocke skin, the more it felt like it was pressuring you to, just complete the set if you ran out of units to pop the balloons. I personally got the skin on the very last balloon I popped, so I had to spend $8, and to me it felt like, well, I already got most of the bundle, I might as well just unlock the skin. So it felt like I was getting a little bit pressured because of the RNG in the way you got the skin, but the skin itself is amazing. But I personally wasn't the biggest fan of how we were going to unlock it. I much prefer just straight up buying a bundle. Granted, you are able to get the skin cheaper if you used like the temporary units or the free units that NetEase gave us, but still, I still had to spend around $8, and oh, I know, $8, but still, it just felt like a little bit slimy to me that NetEase would do something like this. But I would prefer if they kept away from the gacha mechanics for any future skin releases. And another thing I think they could improve upon is the Times Square countdown. Now, for those of you who were there, you know that the Times Square countdown was just Jumbotrons in Times Square would count down starting from, I forgot what the starting time was, but they would count down to 0 to, the exact hour of Marvel Rivals release. All that happened was the main Jumbotron changed to saying Happy Rival Day. There was characters when they're all in their event skins, but and some fireworks in the skybox, but other than that, nothing really happened. So I think it'd be really cool if in the future, come next Rivals anniversary, or if they want to use Times Square for more things like this, like live events like Fortnite has, if they released, a Rogue trailer on the time of the countdown, so that when the countdown hit 0. So that way people there in Times Square, you know, that were there for the countdown can get a nice surprise and see Rogue's reveal trailer early. I think they should do that more with other characters when their trailers get announced. I think they should do that with more live events. I think it just make being in Times Square at the time of like a big event much more special. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. That's some of the things I liked about the anniversary event, some of the things I didn't like, and some of the things I feel they could improve upon. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Did you like the Rivals Day cosmetics? Did you like the event? Did you like the game mode? Let me know. I'm curious to see what you guys think about, you know, Marvel Rivals' first real anniversary event. And as always, stay safe, stay beautiful, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!